waypoint.
Yes, can you believe it? We are halfway through the training plan for the Walt Disney World Dopey Challenge. Oh my gosh, it is going so fast. Last week was our first simulation week. I didn't film any that week. I'm gonna tell you why in just a second, but I'm not too worried because I just completed the Disneyland half marathon weekend. I did really well running all three of those races, with the exception of the heat. I'm on my first training run since the Disneyland half weekend. I came back, had oral surgery, and had a massive reaction to the antibiotics, the painkillers, the extra vitamin E. I don't know what caused it, but oh my goodness, I was so sick. There was one point, in fact, that I almost called the doctor because I thought, this is not good. I lost 5 pounds in one day because of the reaction that I was having. I could keep food down this way. I couldn't keep food down the other way. Let's not get into the gory details. Because of that, it was a dehydration. I was dizzy. I was tired all the time. So I made the executive decision on my own to get off of the antibiotics. I only had like a day and a half left of them, so I felt okay doing that. I also decreased the vitamin E, and by the weekend, I was feeling much better. So here we are, first run of the week, first 45-minute run. I am hoping by the time you are watching this training video that all of my race recaps from the Disneyland Halloween half will be up. I know for a fact the 5 and the 10 are done. I'm just now wrapping up the half marathon. Holy cow, was it hot. Who all did those races? How'd you do? I crossed the finish line and I actually said to the camera, I had my doubts about this one, and I did. Not only was it hot, it was stinking humid. And oh yeah, they did the best they could. Pacers went down by 15 minutes. It looked like there were more water stations. I don't know if that's for a fact or not, but it sure seemed like it. Whew! Was I ever glad to get back to the Pacific Northwest. I guess we still were in the Pacific Northwest, weren't we? Were we? I don't know. I was just happy to get home where it wasn't so stinking hot. I turned my timer off. I'm feeling a little twinge right here. So, oh gosh, can you even see me? So I'm gonna walk the rest of the way. I've got about a minute and a half left of this 45 minutes. I just don't want to hurt myself. You know, when you get to be my age, you don't bounce back from any surgery like you used to.
Congratulations.
Woo!
You've reached your goal of
3.83 miles. That's good. I'll take it.
beginning workout.
A nice, crisp fall morning. I love it. The weather is changing. It's nice and cool. Yes. We are out for our last run of the week. It is a 3-miler. Now you're probably wondering, hey Rose, what happened to your second run of the week? Well, let me tell you. I used my second training run as the run, walk, mad dash to the car dealership or the car repair. The people that work on my car, that do my oil changes, they are located about 1.5 miles from where I work. So I always just drop off my car in the morning, mad dash to work. Well, this particular day, I said, I just need my car before the end of the day, before you close, which is 5 o'clock. Noon rolls around, I don't hear from them. 1 o'clock rolls around, I don't hear from them. 3 o'clock rolls around, I don't hear from them. Now I'm getting worried. I'm not worried about the expense because they would have called me early on if it was something more than just an oil change. 4:30 rolls around and I know I have to give myself at least a half hour to get from my office to the car repair. I called them and they were like, oh, did no one contact you? yeah, your car's done. Yeah, no one did. So,
Pausing workout.
so I said, don't close. I'm on my way. Well, not that I'm a real social person, but I met everybody on my mad, hysteric run walk. People from the club. I ran into a friend and I'm like, I don't mean to be rude, but I gotta go. I gotta pick up my car. I got there with 7 minutes to spare. Whew. I am in work shoes, work attire as I'm running down the road. I looked a fright. Got my car back. I was a sweaty mess. And so that was my second run of the week. Hey there, Squirrely Whirly. You come out to see me for my run, huh? Yeah, you did. Hi.
Halfway point. 1.5 miles to go.
Halfway through. 11.01 is my pace. I'm good with that. We are, I don't know if you know this, next week is October, which means Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend is less than a month away, is about a month away, give or take a couple of days. But before that, the weekend before that, I am heading to Washington, D.C. to do the Marine Corps Marathon. And so my mind is just overcome with fright that I can't really enjoy the anticipation of the upcoming Wine and Dine. That being said, how are we doing on our costumes? I just finished mine. I'll have to do some minor finishing touches on my, is it the 10K? Yes, the 10K costume. I'll just need to use a little hot glue and that one will be done when I get to Disney World. How are you doing on your costume? So we have a Muppet 5K, the Tiana 10K, and then it looks like Mickey and Minnie Chef for the half. What costumes are all of you working on? I was actually kind of thrilled to see a Muppets, and I do enjoy Tiana. So it is that time. It is that time. It is costume reveal time. Our 5K is based on the Muppets, so of course I'm going to run as a Swedish chef. I don't know how this is going to work because this is already making my nose run. And yes, I will be running with your toy. It's not a chicken, and I think the Swedish chef had a chicken, but Baxter is graciously letting me borrow his Costco chew toy. And I do have the mustache and the eyebrows, but I didn't want to waste the sticky stuff. So, Swedish chef, Muppets 5K. Our Tiana-inspired 10K. Of course, I'm going to have her famous beignets to give out, or not. No, it's paint and styrofoam. I don't think you're going to want to eat that. I didn't want to do the Princess Tiana because, well, it's not Princess Weekend. So we're doing the Waitress Tiana. Beignets. Our half marathon is chef inspired, and I'm wearing another iGlow running creation. I think this is what she wears at one, Minnie Mouse that is, at one of the restaurants, Chef Mickey's maybe, and I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to tie this. I'm going to figure it out before the race, I promise. Love her outfits. They do have the two deep pockets on either side. I just love this. I might have to carry like a little waitress order pad to take orders while I'm running. There you have it.
You've reached your goal of 3 miles.
Woo-hoo! That wraps up our halfway point week. Yes! From here on out, it's an uphill from here on out, as they always say it's downhill from here. It is uphill from here. These last 2 weeks, I feel like I've really been slacking, but for good reason. But now, I am totally healed here. I have one more appointment just as a follow-up. All the issues I was having with the antibiotics and such, all cleared up. I've actually lost all the weight that I gained. So I am feeling better. My knees feel better when I run. My hips feel better when I run. That's all cleared up. Now I need to order some more shoes. I order right from the Hoka site because they let you do this thing called quad pay, where you can pay equal amounts every 2 weeks. So I do it on a payday. So every payday it comes out. Can you see me? I don't know. Can you see me here? There we go. So anyway, I'm going to start getting serious about this training. I really feel like I've been slacking, and that comes to an end today. See you next week.